folks, and welcome to Cooking with Dan Luzzi. My name is Janet Rapasardi Hoff. I will be your host this evening. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Janet. What's
Dan's
up? Hi,
Cooking
Greg.
with
How you
Dan.
doing?
Hey, Dan.
What's going on, guys?
I was a little bit nervous with those hand gestures there. I know last time you were doing a bunch of stuff behind my back.
Oh, hey, Dan, she caught what you did.
Uh-oh. 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 Hope you left it in. I didn't
Oh,
check
yeah.
it out.
Yeah,
Good.
oh, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I think a few of our people catch it as well,
Yeah,
but, you know.
we'll get you at some
Yeah,
point.
right. One of the times when I'm least expecting it, you're going
That's
to
right.
work me over somehow or other. No golf today. I'll tell you
No,
what, a little
golf
cranky
today.
out there.
Whoa, yeah, more than cranky.
Yeah, it's
Ah,
December,
nasty.
but we played on Sunday. You know, it's just not that bad out.
No, it wasn't. It was 55 degrees Sunday.
I know.
Crazy.
It's going to be, I guess it's going to be December 8th tomorrow, and we're going to probably get out there, I think. It's going to be like 57 degrees.
Uh-oh.
Crazy. My friend's in the oil business, Uncle Tim Harrington there. He's
Like
doing
these
it.
fingernails.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we had a bunch of stuff on the old agenda today. Got a little fish stock out here. I've got, hopefully we can get to all of this stuff. I was going to make a steak sandwich and some Chilean
Oh,
sea bass,
great.
and I was going to whip up a little linguine with the steak sandwich, you know, as a side type of thing. So I guess we should get mush in here, huh?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
I always look forward to my lunch after this, Dan.
Oh yeah, you'll be looking forward to it today, I'll tell you that. All
All right.
right. Gonna put a little oil in the pan here, cook
Yep.
this steak up. Gonna show our diversity here. Go from little sandwiches and pizzas to chicken parmesan to
Ooh, lots of little
steak
different
with a-
things.
steak
yeah.
with a peppercorn sauce.
Let's
And,
do. I like peppercorn sauce.
right. Got a piece of steak here I had, and I trimmed it up real well. I put that in. We're making a little sandwich out of it. Take some of this stuff off. So what's new? Christmas is approaching here. I guess when this shows, I think when this show airs, it's going to be right around Christmas, I guess,
Yeah.
right? We're a couple weeks after Thanksgiving here. And I
Thought
guess
we
you
were
get-
ahead of the game, but we're behind the game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta catch up. I know people who have Christmas shopping completed already.
Really?
Yeah, crazy.
People-
Not us.
You're one of those kind of guys, right, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
You're all done.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people have more time on their hands than they should.
You know, he does it before Thanksgiving, right?
Got a little kosher salt we're putting on there.
Okay.
Got a piece of French bread I put the sandwich on. Guess I'll just use this lid here. I don't want when I'm doing a steak in a pan, I don't want the flame up too high, you know. Got to be very careful of that. I'm going to put this bread in the oven. If I toast this bread too much, I'm going to blame you, Janet. Is that okay?
Oh, no, it's not, but do I have a choice? I don't think so. I'll have to remember.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull fresh mozzarella on there.
Oh,
We have here a
yes.
little mozzarella, some of these caramelized
Nice.
onions. And you know, sometimes maybe the potato or the vodka sauce would go with this a little better. I'm going to saute up a little linguine to put on the plate here.
Okay.
In fact, I'll get that little pan ready here. Got a little olive oil. I guess I'll get the oil hot and put the marinara in at the last second. Got a little strainer.
Nothing beats your penne with vodka sauce, Dan. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I'll put this pot over here to catch the linguine. Now this will be a moment or two. Yeah, let's see. So what? It's going to be a little underdone. We got to get the show moving along here. Going to put a little marinara sauce. It's a little thicker than usual into the pan. It'll only be a little side dish for crying out loud. I'm making a big production out of it. I'm going to put this lid on here. Going to get the pan hot and swish that in and out of there. We'll get the sandwich done, we'll get it out of the way and move on to the next project.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, but that was interesting. Just to hear some of those call-ins there on the old Howard show, I'm telling you. All right, we'll let the steak rest for a minute or two. Maybe we'll do the linguine first. Put that pan over there. I think I overcooked it.
Really? You thought it was going to be
I
under?
did. Yeah, I overcooked it, but we'll get the gist of it.
No, I think
Still having it.
I think it'll be nice and pink. I really do. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll hope. We hope. We'll let that rest for a second. We're going to cut it up and get our mozzarella on there and get our side dish and get it together. I do have that up high, don't I? Yeah. A little olive oil and marinara together here. Yeah, it's a real crummy day, isn't it?
Oh, I hate this kind of weather. You know, it kind of puts a chill right through you.
It does. It's a good day for indoor sports.
Indoor sports. What am I going to do with you?
You're talking about pool, right?
Gin pool, gin rummy.
Yeah,
What do
there
you
you
think
go.
I was told, my Janet? Come on, please. What do you think I am over here? I'm telling you. Oh, boy, I'm
I
insulted.
don't know.
All right.
No, I don't think we're going to, you know what, I'm going to have the fish.
You going with the fish?
I'm
Okay.
going with the fish.
All right.
I get the
Lighter
steak,
fish
Dan.
dish.
All right, all right. Pile some of this
Don't
on
start
here.
this. Don't start domestic disharmony here.
Put that on there. Like so.
And don't be stingy with those onions.
Oh, yeah, those are great, those caramelized onions.
Right, right. Put that over there.
Those are the best.
Wipe this board off a little bit. Put some of this fresh mozzarella on here.
Ooh, wow. Nice.
I'll lay that on there, like so. I guess I could put it this way. Nice and milky. Put that back in the agua. I can put some of these onions on here. Greg
Oh,
said,
this
don't be
is not
stingy.
a sandwich. This is a feast.
Yeah, this is a fun sandwich. You
Oh,
know?
yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes I do a couple of parties or something. I make these sandwiches and we cut them into little 2-inch sandwiches, you know.
Oh, great.
And we do a
That's a
chicken
good idea.
dish as well, a chicken sandwich with like some arugula and some roasted peppers and things like and eggplant and all. Mm-hmm. And you put these out at a party with a, you know, some penne with a vodka sauce and your
Okay.
arrabbiata pasta, and
Right.
you get a couple salads there. And hopefully, I'm not gonna.
You're living large.
You're living large, baby. All right, we got our little steak sandwich going there, and I guess we'll put that on the plate like so, and make a little room for our pasta. All right, let's see what we got here. Hopefully, it's not too oily, and we don't want to get overwhelmed with it.
Looks good.
Put a little of that on there. I think a stuffed potato would go a little better. I love sauteing that linguine. I don't think I have enough tomato to put on the top of it. I have a few pieces here.
Yeah, you have a couple of pieces.
Yeah.
That looks, oh, absolutely.
I'll have to get a little tablespoon is what I need, or I can steal this out of this garlic here just to get some of this on. But either way, that's our steak sandwich, and we'll finish that up for when we get out into the dining room. All right, now we're going to try your lunch.
My lunch.
We're
I've
gonna
been,
put a
I've been
little,
waiting. Well, we left the best for last, right?
Well, no, we have one more if we can get to it.
Okay.
But I'm going to do a little Chilean sea bass.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we go from a pizza and a sandwich to Chilean sea bass and soft shell crabs, right?
Be flexible, Dan.
Right, we want to be flexible.
social cribs.
My
Don't-
one buddy,
Don't tease me like that.
my buddy said to me that we're praying to many gods. There. I said, yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna make a little sauce with this. This is a little unorthodox treatment, but both of our fish dishes, if we can get to the scallops, we are going to brown them in the pan and make a sauce. Let's see how that comes up. There's a nice flaky fish,
Oh, yeah.
right? Let's see how this happens. I'll start it out a little on the high side.
Hey Dan, is Chilean sea bass different than New Jersey sea bass?
Well, the New Jersey sea bass is usually a striped bass. You know, we were, you know, there are all sorts of restrictions on that sea bass. I don't know what the problem is with it and all, with the striped bass rather. with the fishermen, and they're trying to protect people. So I had been serving that for a while, and then it just, I don't know, it just got to be too much. But we get a good, I get a good call for this sort of fish, fillet light,
Good fish.
flaky. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, but no, it's always been around, and yet, yet the last 3-4 years, it's been, it's been very popular all of a sudden. Why is that?
I don't know. Somebody says it was, its real name was, to start with, and it really didn't move that well, was some Patagonian dogfish. And then all of a
Really?
sudden they changed the name and remarketed it here. We have Chilean sea bass, and
There you go.
everybody's here, wowie, 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 Pretty weird, huh? Nobody ate it before, what's in a name, that kind of thing? Well,
yeah.
we're finding out what's in a name. Patagonian dogfish.
I don't know if I believe that or not.
No, it's the
Come on.
truth. It's the truth. How we doing here?
Oh, I can see. Oh, a nice golden color. Nice.
All right. Put that in there like that. As that's starting to finish, I'm going to maybe put a couple of these mushrooms in and cook them. I'd always put sliced mushrooms in. And, it doesn't work. You can't put sliced mushrooms into the pan itself because they'll be too hard to handle, turning them over and stuff.
Right.
And then if I just put sliced mushrooms into a sauce, they just really haven't cooked at all, It's just not as good as it would be if you seared a mushroom off. It's like some of those mushrooms you get with the, how you do how they have the shrimp and the garlic at some of those Spanish places.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
they do that with these mushrooms as well, with that garlic and that oil and stuff. And they were seared right there. That's mushrooms, if you ask me. So I'm trying to mimic that a little bit more at our little hacienda here. And I'll put the mushrooms in. It looks like we're coming to getting down to the wire here. Doggone it. All right. All right, let's see if we can get this together. Finish this up in a reasonable time so we can fit in the scallops dish. I'm going to add some
Scallops, yeah.
asparagus and some sun-dried tomatoes here. I'm going to put a little garlic in, and it's going to be a little vinegar-based sauce. I've got a little fish stock over here and some sal and pimienta here, a little salt and pepper. So we'll see how this comes up. Hopefully there's going to be enough color right here that I don't have to go scraping around for an odd sort of garnish. Uh-oh, finally did it. Almost got
You're
tangled up here in the old wires. Yeah, these mushrooms will cook rather quickly. See how they get that nice little golden color
yeah,
to them?
they do.
Yeah, they're going to cook in 2 seconds here, and I think this is what I'm going to start doing from now on. I like this look. It's going to cost me a tad more to make a dish like this, but big deal.
But I'm worth it.
That's right. That's right. All right. I'm going to take this oil out of here. Put that in the old steak pan. Uh-oh, I lost the spoon I used for the garlic. I'll have to try the end of the fork here. We don't want all that. There's a little bit there. Let me try. Use the old fingers here. And we'll get a little garlic in here, maybe a tad more. Like that. I'm going to put a little vinegar right on that. Deglaze the pan with that. I'll add some asparagus, some sun-drieds, and a few artichoke pieces, a few artichoke hearts. That little stock right over here. We'll add that in as well.
That is beautiful.
Now we'll put a little white pepper. I don't want to discolor the dish. I'm going to put a little salt in. Spread everything out. And now we're going to reduce it. There we go. The dish is basically done. I don't want to boil the whole thing down.
Right.
I don't want to boil it when we just got done sauteing it. So as this is happening, I'll take our bass out of the pan. I think I did there we go. That'll work. And so we have a little broth here. what we're going to bring together. Make a nice little sauce out of it.
Great.
That smells so good, Janet, I might have to eat some of that too.
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
I'm going to try a little more garlic here.
Okay.
Move that around in the pan. Yeah, I like these mushrooms. I like that. I'm going to go with that from now on. We're going to make this sauce, so we're going to finish it with some butter here. And we're going to, you know, once again, we're not going to want to make it too tight. And we don't want it too, you know, we don't want it brothy. It's harder to tighten these sauces up when there's some vegetables in them because they're always continually putting water out, you know. So
Right.
we'll do the best we can and see how tight we can get the sauce without getting it pasty. Because I don't want to put any creams in it, just a little butter finish. Well, the butter always shows up much larger on camera for some reason or other. There's not
don't know
nearly as
why.
much butter
No,
in here
they're-
as it looks
they're
on
small.
the camera.
Tiny.
So I can't stand that.
Well, it might have something to do with the fact that you're totally zoomed into the pan, you know, so
I
the
guess.
mushrooms look pretty large too, you know.
I guess. I hope. I hope he.
Oh, yeah, so it's reducing.
That's reducing. I don't want to reduce it too much. Well, this is nice. This is a good dish. You're going to have a fun lunch today.
Oh, yeah. Healthy.
Got the butter ready to toss into the pan.
Keep giving me sneak peeks, Dan, that's all.
Yeah, so, you know, maybe you guys should just take the afternoon off. A little bottle of wine,
Oh,
have your
yeah,
lunch
that would
here.
be
and,
nice.
Okay,
and the sauce is starting to come together here a little bit. And I'm going to just stir in a couple little pieces of butter. Hopefully I didn't reduce it too much here. I may have to pull some of that butter out. Yes, I am going to do that. Because I don't want to reduce the dish too much, and I don't want to have these butter pieces hanging around. There we go. There's one. And there's two. All right, let's put this on top of the bass,
Oh, nice.
like that. I'll tell you, you know what I'm going to do next time? Maybe add that I have par-cooked the asparagus, and you notice it lost its color a little bit there. So I think
Just
maybe next time we're going to add that
put that in at the
asparagus at the
very
very end. But still, it looks pretty good.
It does.
I like these mushrooms the way we're doing it here, you know, the halves. All right, we won't mess with it too much here, okay? We got a little red showing up. All right, and then we have a little Chilean sea bass with a vinegar garlic reduction. All right,
Okay, so we have scallops now.
yeah, we're gonna try a little scallops dish over some angel hair.
Oh, over
We're running
angel
out of
hair.
time here, so
Okay.
we got to wheel us along.
Alrighty.
So I don't want any of my wacky comments edited out of here, and in case we didn't have
no.
too much time. So I'm going to rush this through so Greg has a minimal amount of time to mess with this thing.
he knows me too well.
He likes that extra 2 to 3 minutes.
You don't see the half of it, folks.
Oh, that's funny. All right, I've got some sea scallops. I'm going to add a little flour to them. Okay, this is a dish you do not want to try at home. It's a pain in the neck. Just go out for it. All right, I'm going to add these to the pan. I don't want the pan too hot. I'm trying to brown these to the bottom of the pan to create a base for the sauce. Very similar to what we did with the sea bass. I think I may have put too much flour in the pan, as usual. I mean, too much, what do you call it?
Oil.
Oil in the pan.
Earl-
Yeah, that
Earl.
word.
Too much Earl.
Too much Earl in the pan.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. I'll just toss a little of this over here. I can always add more. That's going to affect my dish. I may have to pinch a little flour into the pan just to cheat a little bit. Help
Well,
us
you
along.
get a little moisture from the scallops, no?
Pardon me?
You get a little moisture from the scallops.
Well, hopefully
as
the
they're
flour
cooking,
is going to
correct?
seal a lot of that in,
Okay.
you know, and maybe I'll add a little to the top of the flour here, to the top, a little flour to the top of the scallop. hopefully they'll move along a little bit here. I got my water ready. We're going to toss a little angel hair in there.
Okay.
Trick with the angel hair once again for the umpteenth time is to make sure you undercook it and don't add too much of it. Nah, it's about right. Alrighty, see if we can brown these up a bit.
And they won't take long at all.
No. And make sure you cook the flour off, because when I make a sauce now, I'm mixing something with flour and then pasta in there. It can get very starchy.
Okay.
You have to be very careful. Don't want to move around it too much. I gotta level this, get my brother-in-law in here to see if we can level this thing out. I think the back of the building's sinking or something. See how they brown nice?
Oh, yes.
I don't want to turn them too soon. There's another one. There we go. See that little stuff at the bottom of the pan? That's going to be the base of our sauce.
Okay.
So I gotta, you don't want to overcook them, but you definitely on that other side especially, you want to sear that. A lot of times we take things and, just cook them mostly on the first side, very little on the other. But this one we have to be careful because we floured both sides of it to get the base to into the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
And then we do want to burn that flour off, because once again it's going to be very starchy. All right, I'll toss our angel hair in now. Hopefully it's not too early. Ooh, down boy. I don't want to burn this. You'll see a little smoke come up, but we are going to add cream to the dish. So even if we do scorch the flour a little bit, it's better that way than to, be searching for the flavor. Like see where that's burning a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So this looks like it's going to come out rather nicely.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, this is a neat dish, huh? We developed. I love the laboratories. All right, I gotta toss this oil out. I'll put it right back into that steak pan I had before. I don't want the scallops all rolling out. I'm going to add a little more of that garlic to this
Oh,
dish.
yes.
This will be a garlic base as well. Going to put a little tad of white wine in. All right, this is what we want. This is the magic of sauteing.
Fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, that sound right there and that color. Yippee! Look at that. I mean, oh, my good or my good.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going to add a little of this stock to it, and there'll be a lot of cream in this sauce. I better check the angel hair out. Just about there. Just about there. All right, I'll put it over here for a moment. I'll add some cream to the dish. Like so. I have a little butter to finish with. I might be over dairying it. All right, that's right where we want it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
All right, while that's reducing, I'll get the angel hair on the plate. Okay. We'll get another plate here. I'll set the angel hair on the plateau. Right there. You don't want to put any more than that, okay? I guess I can move the plate over here. I didn't put any salt and pepper on, did I? There we go. All right. I can always add a little more broth to this. Turn turn that off right now. There we go. All right, this is a little more brothy than normal, but we have to allow for the angel hair, you know what I mean,
Okay,
taking up
that's
the
gonna absorb it,
sauce.
Yep.
So we have to allow for that. All right. There we have that nice tan sauce, brown sea scallops. Oh boy, this looks good.
Oh, it really
Who's going to be
does.
having this one?
Oh, boy.
Split.
All right, we're going to get a little parsley there, and we're going to put a larger parsley garnish in the center, I think. Get a little grande in there, like that. Maybe, it looks like a tree, but what the heck, it's Christmas season, right? And I think I'll leave the red color out. I think this thing has
Yeah,
got enough
that's
action going there. In fact, this is bothering me, it's too much. Not that I get bothered that easily, but. All right, there we go, a little scallops capri, we call that.
Folks, thanks for joining us in the dining room as we wrap up what we did in the kitchen. We did a lot of stuff, and it's really great. I mean, and you have to, the aroma is just unbelievably, I'm so hungry. Maybe that's why.
Right. It's like they say, don't go shopping when you're food shopping when you're hungry, right?
That's right.
Eat a little half a meal before you go in there. The whole place looks different. But yeah, we did our Chilean sea bass, a little garlic vinegar reduction with the vegetables, and that steak sandwich with the fresh mozzarella and the caramelized onions. We had the little linguine side dish to it. A little bit of a stretch, but it works. And then finally the scallops capri over the angel hair. The garlic white wine cream sauce with the pan-seared scallops.
Yep. It looks great.
All right.
We're ready to go. Folks, thanks again for joining us this evening. Please be safe out there during the holidays, and we will see you again next week.